Welcome back to the college football week 14 betting locks and predictions, and let's start with a recap of last week. We went 3-2 with an interesting week. Ohio State fails to cover the 8 and they get blown up by Michigan at home. That was very surprising to us. Oregon State covers easily and wins. Tell your bookie to keep the points there for us. And then Texas A&M also wins outright plus 10 against LSU there. USC wins by a bunch against a good Notre Dame team. So those are our 3 wins. And then Washington State gets blown up by Washington in the Apple Cup there. So let's look at the betting record for the whole season. We're up 8.5 units, trying to make it more both this week in the championship picks and in the bowl betting locks. We'll see if we can do it. And let's start. We've got a hefty slate for this week given the number of games, and we are starting with the MAC championship, taking Toledo minus 3.5 at Ford Field here. Ohio's quarterback is going to be out for this one. Toledo has not played great over their last 2, but they are favored here. They're the better team. They've played the harder opponents great. They haven't been great these past couple weeks, but Toledo is the better team in this matchup is what I believe, especially without Ohio's quarterback in there. Give me Toledo minus 3.5 in that one. Then we're taking an underdog here. Kansas State money line against TCU. I believe they're getting about 3 points, but I think K-State is going to win this one outright. TCU's been fraudulent all year, and while TCU has looked more impressive in the wins over Texas and Iowa State down the stretch, and even that Baylor game was a little bit sketchy near the end, K-State has looked great over their past couple weeks, haven't really played in a close game. Maybe that will come to hurt them because this game should be close, but I think K-State will be able to get it done in the Big 12 championship here. Then SEC championship, we are going to lay the points with Georgia. I like 16.5. Georgia is going to win this one by at least 20. We were saying before this week when we took Texas A&M, LSU is not a good football team, and we saw that in the tough road environment there for LSU. This one will be a similarly tough road environment as it is in Atlanta. I expect many Georgia fans to be there. Probably a few LSU fans, but now that they have 3 losses, they can't really make the playoff. They could make a New Year's 6 with the win here, but I think Georgia will prove too much for them. Give me the Dogs to cover the 16.5 points there. Then USC minus 1.5 in the Pac-12 championship. This one's actually on Friday. So we're going to take the Trojans here. Offense has been good. Defense has stepped up over the past couple games. Utah killed USC last time with the tight end play, running the football as well. USC's defense has grown a little bit since then, but I'm counting on the offense to get it done here for the Pac-12 championship. USC might be ranked 5 this week. Who knows? They will need to win this game to get a playoff berth, and I think they will play as such. Utah's got a fair bit to play for. Rose Bowl if they win this game, but I think that USC will avenge their loss and make it to the college football playoff here and win by 1.5. Should be a safe lock in the Pac-12 championship there. Then Mountain West championship. This is at Boise State, a campus home game. We're going to take the Broncos minus 4.5. While Boise State did beat Fresno State 40-20 earlier in the season, Jake Haener, Fresno State's quarterback, was gone for that one. And since then, Fresno State has ripped off 7 straight, so they're playing very hot. Boise State has been similarly hot, only losing 1 game in their past 8. So we're going to take Boise State here on the Smurf turf. I think that they're the better team overall. Obviously, they've both been great in Mountain West play. So we're going to take Boise State with the home field advantage here. Then UCF against Tulane. I like Tulane to bounce back from their defeat of UCF. I could see this one going either way. UCF has not been playing great over the past couple weeks, playing close to South Florida, and maybe that's a reason that UCF is going to win this game. Maybe they were overlooking that USF game. They also lost to Navy to even make this game at Tulane, so very sketchy results for UCF over the past couple weeks. We're going to take Tulane minus 2.5 to avenge that loss, which was here before. I think that they'll be able to study some film in that one. Their defense will play better and they will be able to prevail there by at least 2.5 in the American Championship, earning themselves a berth into a New Year's 6 bowl. Finally, ACC Championship, Clemson against UNC, and both of these teams are highly fraudulent, but I'm going to ride Dabo Swinney to be able to make his team bounce back better than UNC. UNC's on a 2-game slide. I think that they'll perform better in this game, but I think Clemson will be too much. I think Clemson's offense will be able to work against this UNC defense. And UNC's offense is really the thing to be scared of, but Clemson's defense is just so good. South Carolina was kind of an apparition for them because I think South Carolina had a great offense as well, like UNC, but I think that Clemson will be able to game plan a little bit better. It's a little bit more one-dimensional with UNC, with just the pass game, not as much of a running element, so I think Clemson will wipe UNC in this game to earn themselves a berth into the Orange Bowl there. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more betting locks and comment your predictions below.